I am live streaming in portrait. This is going to be open so you can ask whatever questions you like. I am going to do a general for the lashes and ponytails. So if you would describe yourself in that capacity, this portion of the reading is going to begin with you. There is a residence coming in. This is your residence. So there's something about your old residence that is going to be put into the hindsight position, the past. I am getting that for many of you guys. This is for you femmes. This is for the feminine, divine feminine. I am seeing a blue house. So it's out with the old and with the new. I'm also seeing a yellow house, and this is domestic bliss with both of these homes coming in. And again, this is for the lashes and ponytails. So there is a new home that is coming in. Now, if your energy is more muscular, this is for the muscles, the muscle energy. All of that ridiculously hard labor for a lot of the divine masculines, or again, if you just define yourself in muscular energy, what's coming in for you is a brown house. It's coming in for many of you guys a new home. Now, I'm going to check out couples and see who is the most serious in couples that are incoming. So, this portion of the reading is for couples. So, if you are coupled off, this is going to be applicable to you. So, in a relationship with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a Capricorn, the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is more serious. As far as the relationship goes, and you can deal with that information however you like. You know, if you want to like back up, if you feel like you don't want to be more serious than the other person or what have you, or just give them a little talking to, or really find out what's going on where their head is at, that's what's coming in. Also, for this is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you are more serious than this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. So if you are kind of like hesitant to move forward in something, and you're feeling, hey, why are you feeling this way? It's you picking up on the fact that you are possibly in a more serious mode. And they may or may not know this. And once they listen, they may want to, become more serious, knowing that you are more so serious, within your heart at this point in time. There's also a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries who is more serious than this Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person. So you are more serious than them. in a relationship that's ongoing or right, on the rocks or just right on the brink of beginning even. There's also a Cancer sign who is more serious than this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person who you're in a relationship with. Just saying, just saying. There is a Scorpio who is more serious than a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, who you are dating. And there is a Sagittarius who is more serious than a Leo, another Sagittarius or an Aries who you are dating. So let's see which days of the week are going to be the most productive for whenever you view this. And it is appropriate for me to go ahead and do it since the beginning of the week is upon many of us at this current time. So what's coming in for Gemini people? The most productive day of the week. It's going to come in. It's coming in as the first day of the week, Monday. And for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, the most productive day of the week is coming in as being, you also have Monday as being a very, very productive time period for you in the upcoming week. For Pisces, now this is in love or in career, the most productive day of the week for everyone coming in. And for you now, Pisces, is Tuesday. Tuesday is coming in as an extremely productive time period. So for someone who had a disappointment very recently and you're wondering when you are going to see something that you're less disappointed in, be it with a business or something personal, be it the same person or someone else, it is coming in as edging towards the end of the week. And it's going to be a Saturday where you experience less disappointment. So yeah, we've seen air signs and an earth sign and a water sign. Let's see who else is coming in. For a group of fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, Monday, early in the week, you're going to see more progress than even later in the week. For Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, water signs as a group, the majority of you guys are going to see the most productive day, even going into next week. It's going to be Sunday. That's going to be a very, very productive time period. So we checked it out for the water signs, the air signs, and the fire signs. Okay. Looks like, yeah, water signs. And for Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo on cue there. the earth signs are coming in as like, yeah, going within the next 2 weeks for productivity rises, a very big productivity rise there. And that is going to be around Tuesday. It's going to be a Tuesday when you experience even more productivity than normal. Now, there are some if-thens coming in with this reading. What are if-thens? Well, let me show you. If someone who has been taking time to reassess, wondering, what you should do in a certain matter, if you decide to be more disciplined and possibly say no to something or someone, you will be experiencing more hope within your life. For someone who has had a great deal of sadness, depression, or even guilt, some of you, it's just a question of when will the nightmare stop. For someone who has been having nightmares, if you go ahead and do something that you're going to gain recognition for, because this is something that not everyone can do, you may not feel up to it, but if you go ahead and do it, even though you're not up to the task, you are going to feel more nourished. You are going to feel like more of your needs are being met just because you stepped out there and met the universe halfway, met other people halfway, even though you weren't feeling like it. So it's coming in as that nourishment to your spirit, mind, body, and soul. For someone who has been envisioning moving forwards, and some things may have stalled a little bit, or you're just not certain with this expansion that you're wanting to do, if you go ahead and show strength, no matter what comes in, no matter what outcomes are on the horizon, if you just take that position of, okay, I'm going to stand strong anyway, you're going to learn a lot that is going to be able to help you. It's things that you are going to be able to implement to then see your expansion fully through. For someone who you feel very stifled, there are certain factors that are really putting you in a tailspin or just shutting your spin down completely. If you just roll with the punches that are coming in with something that is crumbling, it's actually going to show you in a more uplifted energy within yourself that's emanating. You're going to be fascinated with what happens, even though there has been some type of crash and burn. You're going to be in a space where you're saying, now that there is a fire, now I'm warmer. You're going to be looking at the bright side. It's going to be very, very fascinating to behold whatever goes down out of that initial crumbling coming in with the tower. So it's something that is just, no matter which way you turn it, it's just something that was going to go down in your destiny. So yeah, something falling, something crumbling. Hopefully it all makes sense. Hopefully. Now, there is a Leo person who has been stalling with something, and it's due to the fact that they have had some memories that kind of slowed them down. They were like speed bumps, with this connected dots mentality that they've had. They're wondering, if these new experiences coming forwards are going to be repeats or something new. There is also a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person who has been stalling because they feel like they're the one always taking the initiative. Um, and they don't really mind that. So let me see. I'm getting this energy of, with the Emperor, you know, they have this take charge energy that they keep having to put in the forefront, yet they're stalling because they're thinking about, you know, everything that they're doing. You know, they may even be second guessing themselves. However, they do want to show that power, coming in with their emperorhood, because let's dig into the emperor a little bit more so that, you know, I can elaborate further. So yeah, they are stalling, and the has everything to do with them having to take charge, them knowing that if things go wrong, they are going to be held accountable. It's not that they really mind that they're going to be held accountable. However, they just want to make sure their foundations are solid. They want to make sure they are headstrong enough, and they are trying to really gather themselves for that authoritarian role that they must play, you know, because that's what's coming in, you know. So they're taking some time out to really make sure their mind is where it's supposed to be, on the right thing. They have this mental conditioning that they're doing first. That's how they're using that stall time that they are spending. There is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who is slowing down with something because they actually are celebrating something else at the same time. So they kind of like feel like they have to be in two places at once. And if someone calls them out on it and they feel like they're not putting in everything in both areas, they're going to get a little bit defensive. So that's what's going on with those water signs. Now, someone feels like they are going to really pass up on a good offer if they don't do something that is home related. So someone's going to be spending ample time on the domestic scene. So if someone seems unreasonably clingy to something going on at their home, that's the energy that they have. Let me tell you. So those are the if-thens coming in. There's also a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you want to know who you're going to have the most fun with when you go out on a date, if you should go out on a date. And there is an Aquarius who you are going to have the time of your life with. And then it's also going to be fun with this Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're just going to have more fun with the Aquarius. So that's what's coming in. Also, for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you are going to have more fun with this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries here than this Cancer, if you must choose. And I mean, you may choose to go out with both of them. So yeah, it's still showing through as who you're going to have the most fun with at this time. Also for a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, if you go out with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you are going to have one heck of a time And you're going to have more fun than with this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Now let's see the reasons behind, this having fun with one person over another. So there's compatibility, and it's what the other person is willing to give, what the other person is willing to put out. Not only the effort, just the energy, and just put out of themselves to let you know who they truly are without having things going on in the background that are causing them to detour from what you really want from a relationship or a friendship, any of that good stuff. Let's see what other signs are coming in as being more fun at this time. Okay, for an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, there is another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini who you'll have more fun with when it comes to between that person and this fire sign of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And the reason being is because there are some air signs who are going to place more of an emphasis on this disciplined energy. Okay, so that is what they'll be lacking, and the other sign will make up for. So that's where the issue will be, per se. So at this time, that's what's coming in as far as date this person versus that person, as far as dating advice. Okay, someone has been hurt in the past. It's likely to be this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person, and you are wondering who you're going to have more fun with. You kind of want to check out the tarot and see, if it's correct or not. As far as you being this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you are going to have more fun with this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person than you will this Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And it's all due to how they view money and spending. So the fire signs are probably going to be less stringent about how they're able to have fun with less money or no money than the Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos, at least at this current time. And that's the forecast. When it comes to dating, so that's going to make the most difference. As far as according to the tarot. So we can check out some lucky numbers and see what lucky numbers are coming in that house. Lucky numbers. It could be how many times you play your favorite game, to ensure you go out with a bang, with a win. It could be, how many ribs you buy, or how many carrots you buy, or how many bags of carrots, so that you're prepared for any incoming unexpected company or what have you. Just whatever it is, there's something significant about the numbers that are about to be pulled. So with Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, the number of significance is coming in as 3 at this time. With a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, the number of significance is coming in as a 10. For someone who is trying to steer clear of a crumbling path, something not holding, something not taking, for you, no matter what your sign, 10 is coming in as the number of significance to help you out. And for someone who is kind of like rushed to do something because you feel like it's never going to happen if you don't put some speed into it, 6 is coming in as a number of significance for you. Also for Gemini, 6 is coming in as a number of significance for an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The number of significance is coming in as a 9 for an Aquarius. A number 8 is coming in as a number of significance. For Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, the number of significance coming in as 1, 5. It's a 5. One very steady number there. For someone who wants to celebrate something, however, you're not sure whether or not it's going to pop off, how things are really going to go, so you're kind of iffy on it, there is the number 8 coming through as a number of significance. For Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, your number of significance is coming in as 9 for a Scorpio. And I'm getting that song, I stand alone, I stand alone. Something like that there. 8. 8 is coming in as a number of significance. Somebody wants to know how many days they should stay somewhere. They're really open to staying like long periods, like months. If you're talking about, according to the tarot, a week is going to be sufficient for you to really make the most of an upcoming journey that you take part in. Now I'm going to break out another deck here and see what divine messages are coming in and for who. To whom are the divine messages coming in specifically? All right. Someone needs to really watch out for disappointment, because the path that you're on, some choices that you're making, could lead you towards disappointment when it comes to someone who you've known from your past, who may have been educating you about something or telling you to do something or whatever. If you follow their advice, you're not likely to be as happy, as chill, vibed out, as if you actually go opposite of their advice. Let's see why this is. What's coming in with this person who someone has known for a real long time? Why are they apt to give some no-nonsense, impractical advice? It's because they don't have this moderate way of being. They may be a little bit greedy, per se. They may be a little bit chauvinistic. I'm getting chauvinistic. It's not that you don't love them for who they are. You just may realize that they have less patience maybe than the average person. And definitely it's going to be less patience that they're having than you have. So, not to say take forever, just saying that's what they are. Also, for someone who you feel very guarded and you're wondering if you should step out there with something that you have going on, luck is going to dictate what's happening. So no matter how guarded you are in this particular area, let me see if I can get some clarity here on what that area is, because this is a specific area where things are going to go how they go. This has something to do with the Hermit. So if you're dealing with someone who that's their habitat, they're alone quite a bit, that is what's coming into play here with this particular person. Now, the fact that the Hermit is coming in shows that this person actually needs quiet time, which leads them to solutions, to understanding. So if get them out of their element and they're not having time to take, time out to kind of like refocus and reevaluate and whatnot, they are not going to feel at home with any choices that they make. They may, change their minds up really quickly. They may just complain, their spirit could be affected, so that is what you want to watch out for, because that would only lead to some sort of pain emanating from them. And to just keep that from happening, it's good to kind of like take that into consideration, if you will, with this individual. I do see that a Gemini has done something that they really didn't really want to do, and they were being influenced by this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person. Why were they being so influenced? Because they have some wishes concerned with what you're doing. They either want to do what you do, or be part of what you're doing, or be like you, or there's something that they feel like you could help them out with that is linked to something that they want to accomplish. This is something that they are meant to accomplish. So, they kind of are barking up the wrong tree by not being in line with something. They may be doing something that they kind of have an aversion to doing. And that's just to say they don't have to do it. They're tuning in, like they know. They're going to say they don't have to do it, but like they are being over influenced, if you will. Okay, someone's going to be traveling and you're going to be having a good time at a club. This is a Leo person. Someone's going to be acquiring something that is excitingly extravagant. This is something like diamonds or what have you. This is coming in also with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person who will be doing that. Love is coming in between an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as well as for a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And look, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini doubled up. Okay, so I feel like someone's going to be going on a double date, and you guys are, if you're not already in love with your partners, you will be like deeply, like madly in love, and it's just going to be more fun, more joy on this double date coming in. Also, someone is going to be completing something or traveling, and you're going to be getting together and partying with this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. Let's see who this is. This is another Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person who you're going to be partying with. Who else is going to be having some partying vibrations going on? This is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person, and there are fun times ahead with this party vibration coming in with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. With an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person and this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person, you guys have nowhere to go but up. that's coming in as you guys taking it. There's also this Taurus person and an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini coming together, and you guys are going no place but up in your energy combined. There's also a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You guys are going nowhere but up in your combination of coming together in some way. This also applies to a Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo coming together with this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You guys are going nowhere but up in whatever you guys are taking on together. All right, the Hanged Man is coming in. So I feel like this is like the divine forewarning someone about something having to do with time, with sacrifice. Also, seeing the world in a new way is going to be very important. Lucid dreaming may also help with something that someone has going on. Let's see if I can get specifics of who this someone is. It's actually coming in as a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So lucid dreams can hold the key or for going one thing over another, and sacrifice could get you closer to where you want to be or where you want to go with something that you have going on. There's also a Scorpio who wants to surprise visit an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, as well as an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini who wants to pop up on this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. There's a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo who likewise wants to pop up on this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So expect unexpected company within the realm of your daily comings and goings. And like, to be more specific, let's see how many days are coming up for these pop-up visits. So there's going to be like a week with someone and 5 days with someone who wants to pop up. So that's within a week time span. Also, there's a 3-day time span as well as a 4-day time span. So definitely something under 2 weeks can be expected as far as visitors go. What are some of the things that are coming in as very important to really look forward to or to think about at this time in general for the collective? It's coming in as the Chariot, getting precisely where you want to go or going in the direction that you would like to, and beginning a new adventure. So whatever adventure you'd like to go, whatever direction you'd like to go, how you'd like to shake off some sort of conflict, just really thinking about that and trying to calm yourself down and become as grounded as possible. That is going to be what helps when it comes to being optimistic and moving forward. And making sure you are headed in the direction of your total choosing. A few things to consider. With the Chariot coming in as how will you feel the most nurtured, and how will you be able to nurture others, and how will you be thought of, how will you be well received. It's all coming in and someone who is very nurturing. And how can you be more nurturing? Let's get some advice on that. Okay, being adamant about letting someone know you're there for them, and you're willing to help them manage their shadow side, help them in a way that's healthy. Um, that's coming in with the devil here. So let me break that down a little bit more um, with this devil issue coming in. So someone may feel very angry about something, and whatever they're doing with you could help them to release that anger in some way that is more constructive. Someone may be less likely to be abusive, um, or release that abusive energy that they may be holding on to in some way. If you are, I want to say, a proper example, or if you can help to talk them through whatever it is that they are indulging in or likely to indulge in. This is about habits and ideas on how to break bad habits, or ideas on how to curb bad habits, or things that aren't even seen as being negative by the other individual who you're coming into contact with, because their darkness within, of which we all struggle with from time to time, is giving power to some negative force. So that's where the shadow self is coming in with these needs, desires, and urges that are not likely to wait. So it's about functionality, being able to function and being able to view things in a way that will help you to overcome anything that could cause someone else damage, or cause you and someone else damage. So that's a channeled message coming in here. So for the specific yes and no answers, let's begin with no. There is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person who's getting a no answer, as well as the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see who is receiving a yes with some question that you are thinking of. Now, there's also a yes coming in for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, as well as for a Libra sign, for those of you who had certain questions. For other signs who have questions, I'm getting that things can go either way, just depending on how determined you are and how resilient you are, coming in here. So that is the answer for other signs with yes or no questions right now. Success is coming in. So someone is going to be able to step away from their shadow self and become more successful. The things that are helping you is something you're doing creatively as you deal with emotional upheaval. And that is on the collective note.